Hi, this is Dr. B on Relationship Series. You can always get us on www.drb.com and also on the Chapel of His Presence Facebook page. Whatever it is in life, things can always work out for you. With God, all things are possible. But beyond that is that God didn't make you alone. Human beings are friendly people. Human beings believe in friendship. No man is an island to himself. And most things that happen in life start with knowing people. Have you noticed that some people don't just have friends? Have you noticed that some people have so many friends that you feel envious and wonder, how come? She's so popular. Instagram is everywhere. People are around him or her. It doesn't mean that she's using any charm. It's friendship. Friendship is a science. You have to understand how it works. It's also an art. You have to understand how to display it. Not everybody can be your friend. You can't be everybody's friends. So you have to learn that friendship starts, like I've preached and spoken for some weeks now, with two things: competence and character. But like I said, it also has pyramids. It has levels of friendship. The first time you meet somebody is by accident. You are then strangers. You don't know yourself. You just met in the bus. You borrowed your phone, or you borrowed your book to read, or the newspapers to read, and that was all. You are not friends. You are strangers. Yes, he borrowed your book. He's a stranger to you. Yeah. He gave you a lift. He's a stranger to you. You see, strangers are from the lowest level of friendship. Each of them have no idea of each other's existence. They just met and by circumstances, and they can remain strangers for life and never ever meet again. Like entering a bus with a group of 12 persons right at a bus stop, you'll never meet them again in your life. If you meet them again, it's by coincidence. But beyond the level of strangers, we have another level called acquaintance. You see, strangers are not friends. They're just strange fellows. They may have helped each other, but that does not make them friends. So don't call somebody you met in the bus and say, oh, I met a friend in the bus. It's not yet a friend. You just met somebody in the bus. Do you know his name? Oh, he gave me his name. That doesn't mean he's your friend yet. He's a stranger that you happen to know his name. Now, when strangers meet over and over again, they become acquaintance. Now, how does it work? I give you a simple example. Supposing you normally buy stuff in a particular supermarket, and you went out Monday and you met this nice lady and she greeted you, or the lady at the teller, or somebody else coming to buy stuff at the supermarket, and both of you greeted yourselves. You are strangers. Then maybe during the course of the week again, you went there, you met, oh madam, you came today, you see strangers. Third time you meet again, you see strangers. The fourth time, what will happen? You will notice that you ask yourself, where do you really live? The moment you begin to ask yourself personal questions about names, where you live, exchange phone numbers, and discuss where you work, you have become acquaintances. Acquaintances are people that meet. Each time they meet, they share something about themselves and they get to know generally. Acquaintances don't know deep things about the other person. They know general things like name, area of town. They may not even give you a full address. Oh, I live downtown. Do you know that supermarket, that mall? There's 2 buildings just at the back of that mall. That doesn't mean he's a friend yet. So he'll give you a general knowledge of himself. How old are you? Well, I'm just in my mid-30s. That's an acquaintance. Why? You're not yet friends. And you've not reached the stage of exchanging deep information. We work in the same place. So I'm in HR, I'm in human resources. I know our date of birth. I know our father's name. That doesn't make you a friend. What you know will not come from her. It came from you digging into her files. So acquaintances are more than strangers. That's the second stage of friendship. When you have somebody who's an acquaintance, you get to grow in the relationship by sharing information about yourself. Both of you by yourselves. It starts with general information, name, you may not even give you his full name. You say, what's your name? And say, oh, my name is Bella. That doesn't mean that's the full name, Or you can just say, my name is Jay. And next time you meet, I say, what's this J about? That's my third meeting. Say, oh, it means joy. Remember, she hasn't given you a surname. She has only said joy. You see, with acquaintance, if you now go further and say, what's your full name? You seem to be crossing boundaries. Let me say, so I'm very busy now. Maybe see some other time. Just keep joy. Write joy in your phone. Say, but I want your full name. Say, no, I'm okay with just giving you joy. What does that mean? We are still acquaintances. What is she doing? He doing is drawing a line in the sand, defining boundaries. He doesn't want to go further. Why? He doesn't know whether you're a kidnapper, a headsman in town with suit, having dropped your bow and arrow and your ship somewhere at the toll gate. He doesn't know who you are. So he's afraid of disclosing more about himself or herself to you. Be patient. So as acquaintances, you get to talk more. And each time you meet, without knowing it, you talk and you begin to get more information about the other person. Where people miss it, and you must take note of this, is at the level of strangers, people begin to put on pressure. You meet someone in the bus from here to maybe next city, 3 hours on the bus, where you're sitting together, and because the person told you his name, you begin to say, oh, just make love at first sight. I can't do without you. What? Just met that. I said, well, that's God, though. How God does his things. He moves in a mysterious way. He wonders from full. God is mighty. He makes all things beautiful in his time. Keep quiet. You are strangers. Yeah. Wait. I can't wait. If you see this boy, he's so handsome. He's all over me. That trip, he couldn't eat without me. He couldn't do it. Even if he wants to breathe, he has to come in first. Just hold on. You're still strangers. Give it time. When you get to know yourselves and you meet more often and become acquaintances, with exchange of general information, you're still acquaintances. It's when you move to discussing common interests and activities. Oh, I like church. Oh, I'm a Christian. Oh, Oh, do you know my pastor? Oh, that's my church. What are you doing? Common interests and activities. And begin to bring it together. So, before you were meeting occasionally, now you're meeting more frequently. Why? Things are bringing you together. Either you book an appointment with each other, and you say, okay, you exchange complimentary cards, you started talking, you started chatting, you started doing stuff on WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger or things like that, social media. The more you meet yourselves, you are promoting your relationship. From being acquaintances, you are becoming casual friends. What does it mean to be a casual friend? Casual friends have no emotions attached. You can say I love. Even if you feel it's wrong. You can't say that right now. You put it in one compartment in your wardrobe, behind those clothes, the last layer on top where you used to climb the table to get to. Behind, yeah. Put it behind it, yeah. Don't let him think you're in love. There's still what? Casual friends. Everything you know is bordered on frequent meetings, common interests. Love may be born, but you see, you don't talk about love here. You can just say, I like you, I appreciate you, you look nice. Oh my God, so you like playing this? Oh, you mean you're an athlete? Oh my God, my sister is an athlete. I don't mean you lie. Your sister not an athlete. Don't go and say your sister, don't even find out your sister is crippled or something. So you have to be very careful. Don't go and be, what they call it here? Adding salt and pepper. Just don't say what you're not, because you're destroying competence, you're destroying character. No. Don't say what you're not, but dwell on things. If she loves to sing, begin to ask her about songs, and you're too afraid of discussing. If you don't know how to sing, Don't try and do a duet with somebody that loves to sing, because she'll never visit you again. Because that last time you came, she came to see you, you killed the music in her, and you made her scared, and your voice drove her away. Because you're not competent in singing, you're trying to pretend. By the time you sounded a tonic song for her and chose a key, you're lost. Don't try to do what you are not good at, when you're on the level of casual friends. Go to the areas of your strength. You know how to write, you know how to do stuff, go there. You don't have to be the same to be friends. You don't have to be the same. Just let the person know that you are really who you say you are, and beyond that, you are good at what you say you do. Beyond that, you are punctual, you are nice. Don't pretend, because you can't pretend for a long time. Friendship is too long and too intimate for anybody to wear a mask. The mask will expire. You know what's called expiry date? You soon know the masquerade with a mask. So be yourself. As you get to meet yourself more frequently, you can move from being casual friends to close friends. Now, close friends are not intimate friends. Close friends are not intimate friends. You are associates. You are just close friends. You share things. So at the level of close friends, you begin to share similar values. Oh, I like the church you goes to. I like the way you pray. I like the type of clothes you wear. They're just close friends. You now share ideals, you know. Oh my God, I've never lived this country. I hate going out of this country where they persecute black people. You know, Black Lives Matter. I can't see myself in America, and they start, you know, policemen start killing me, you know. Oh, myself, I don't like. Please, if you like America, don't go and lie and say you like America, or you don't like America. Say, I don't say it. Let the man know. He won't kill you. All your dreams have been to go to Canada, and you start saying Canada, God forbid, I won't go to Canada. You'll find out one day. Tell the truth all the times. You never have to think about what you said yesterday. I learned that from an old friend of mine. It's late now. He normally says, tell the truth all the time, and you never have to think about what you said yesterday. You just come out spontaneously. So close friends share similar values, ideals, and worldviews. Not all the time, most of the time. You don't have to be twins, identical twins to be close friends. But you know one thing, even when close friends have different ideals, you don't rub it off on their faces. You don't stigmatize, you don't abuse, because you like something about that person. So among close friends, mutual interests, mutual goals, they work together to achieve goals. They are connected in mind, in body and spirit. You know, but most people never get this far, because at the level of casual friends, you know those two words I called before, and back to them. Don't say this man doesn't know what to say. I was always mentioning those two words. At the level of casual friends, character and competence begins to come. It's those two C's that will prevent casual friends from becoming close friends. Because in when you are acquaintances, you are exchanging general information. When you become casual friends, common interests, common activities, you meet more frequently, what's happening? The man begins to scroll down and begins to find out that you didn't really go to that university you claim you went to, and you now confront him. You now confront you, say, well, I did 100 level there. But when I did 200 level, I passed all the subjects. They couldn't cope with my level of intelligence again, and so I had to go to Oxford. My friend, that's not why they tell them to leave university, because they couldn't cope with your level of intelligence. Are you Albert Einstein? Who do you think you are? They will get you. You see, at the level of casual friends, you are studying yourself. You can never become close friends, because there are two things you must get certificates from the other person on. One, character. I don't want to look at your character. Punctuality, hard work, honesty, truthfulness, you know, You find out that you're who you say you are. You know. You find out your parents are really your parents. Your surname is really your surname. They ask you your surname, they say Baba Beji, Baba Beji, Baba Beji. I say, is that your name? That's my name. That's my surname. My first name is Shola Baba Beji. They don't rest until they find you out. Come out with the truth. If you don't come out with the truth, you can never become close friends, because people, the cutoff mark in becoming close friends is character and competence. If you don't have it, people will, and you can't deceive people every time. You can deceive some people for some time, but you can't deceive everybody every time. They will pick you out of the crowd. I don't know why people lie to make friends. If you like to make friends, you have to lie to keep the friendship. You must tell the truth. I don't have a university degree. And so what? You know the greatest writer in Africa today, the one in Nobel laureate. His name is Wole Soyinka, Professor Wole Soyinka. World Nobel Prize for Literature. Wole Soyinka doesn't have a PhD. Wole Soyinka only has a BA English and Drama. And the world celebrates him. You don't have to have a university degree. It's good to have, but if you don't have, just say you don't have. And people will celebrate what you have. Stop calling different universities and different degrees that you don't even have. I want to bore you with a young man that wanted to marry a young girl and came to see me and asked him, where did he serve? He said he served in Enugu. I happen to know Enugu. That's where he served in Enugu. He called one funny place. I wasn't in Enugu. I said, okay. I kept on playing along with him. And I said, what did you read? He said, I read engineering. Where? He said, I read engineering in Enugu State University. No problem, okay. So what did you, what course in engineering? Civil, mechanical, production, industrial engineering, electrical, electronics, structures, building. What do you do? So I did general engineering. At that point, I knew you needed to leave us. I said, okay, let's leave the university aside. I knew you didn't go to university. I said, when did you do your secondary school? One of your best subjects is literature. I said, that's good. Have you heard of Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe? He said, yes. I said, okay. Do you know anything about any name there? He said, no. When did you leave school? He said, I left school just some years ago. I said, I started looking what? I said, okay, you did engineering. Let's go into literature. Do you know maths? He said, why not? He's an engineering student. He said, 4 times 2. He looked at me for minutes. It looked like eternity. I said, you need a calculator. And that was the end of the interview. You know a calculator of 4 times 2. You do that in primary school. You see, people will get to know you. The mask will fall off in time. Why don't you go on the road of truth? Because truth will abort the movement from casual friends to close friends. You know who you say you are. People these days on social media, they will Google you. They'll find out that you are calling yourself Baba Beji in Lagos, and you are Mohammed in Sokoto, and you are Shua in Maiduguri, and you are Sedunge in Benue. So you are fake. So I want to stop in this issue of transitioning from casual friends to close friends. Many people that are casual friends never become close. Why? They have not been able to pass each other because nobody marks your scripts. There are no exams to sit. There are no external examiners to examine you. You mark each other's scripts. And what are the 2 subjects you are marking each other? Competence and character. Until you are good in what you say you are good at, and you are who you say you are, your character is validated by your other partner, you can't move. Even a 30 days drive fast won't move you. Where are you today with your significant other? Have you crossed this bridge of casual friends to close friends? Have you know to prove honesty? Have you know to prove competence and character? They're coming your way again tomorrow, Sunday. This is Dr. B from drb.com. Wishing you all the best you wish yourself. Have a good friend. Friends don't have to be women or men, people that you care about, people that you. I'm not talking about marriage, I'm not talking about girlfriend or boyfriend, people that you move around with, people that just are your associates. Open up, develop trust, and build on friendship. And move from the casual friends to close friends. Not a miracle. You have to work at it. I come your way again next time. This is me, Dr. B, saying, have a wonderful time and God bless you. Bye.